Now take the field.
Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Second down and 8. Here's the first carry for the Iowa State Cyclone, David Montgomery. And the Lions are going to be set up with a first and goal. It's a nice run there. It gets them down to the 6. Here's a run. Only a yard there. Tackle made at the 5. Here comes second and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal at the 5-yard line.
One more time with Montgomery. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's all. Third and goal coming up.
Give credit to this defense, Mike. Their back's against the wall, and they're standing tall so far. Nothing on those first 2 runs. We'll see what the offense has in store now as they bring up third down.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's third and goal. They'll run with Montgomery. A second effort, and he is in. David Montgomery. Touchdown, Detroit. Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Lions will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Here's first and 10. Now the first carry for King Henry. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. They'll come up on a second down and 8. Lamar going to work from the pistol. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. So Darius Smith forcing his way in to bring him down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Jackson now to throw on first down. And it's into the hands of Flowers. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Now Jackson, this a designed run. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
When this offense is really in gear, Mike, a lot of it is because of the ability of Lamar Jackson running the football. He is what makes this thing go. You can see why.
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's second and 6. Going to go right back to Henry. Henry rumbles to the first down and more. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. First and goal, and it's Henry. And they are all over that on defense. Good surge, drops him back. Let's put him at the 9-yard line. They'll try to throw here with Jackson. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. So a little extra time to think about this third and goal as we've hit the end of the first. It's the Lions who have the early lead. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. They'll use 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and goal. Jackson looking to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Amik Robertson. And the Lions are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
So they start this on the ground with Montgomery. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. Open man, it's Jamison Williams. And he's got it to the 35-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. He'll send it downfield for Laporta. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
I don't mind the play call, Mike. We've seen him on this possession have a lot of success through the air. So now you try to change it up and think the defense is selling out to stop the pass. Just try to sneak a draw in there. Not much luck. They're able to take you down for a loss.
3rd and long. From the gun, it's Goff. This one caught by Patrick. That's his first reception. Game, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. They'll come up here 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That is caught to the goal line and in. Sam Laporta, touchdown Lions.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. And when you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield, it doesn't get a lot better than this. And his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. On 1st and 10, Jackson.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
The throw, left side, caught by Andrews. 17 yards on that play. First down, Baltimore. 2 minutes remaining here in this first half. Greg and I back from Ford Field in Detroit in a moment. Off the play fake, Jackson. Fine work defensively. That's going to be knocked away and go down as an incompletion.
He does a fantastic job, Mike, of not only locating the ball in the air, but then attacking it hands on hands. That's exactly something they work on every week in practice. Great job translating those drills into a live game.
Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And it'll be third down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
On first down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. And this time, they are ready for him. Throw for a loss, and it's second down. From the gun, Jackson. Now he takes off. And he'll be taken down. Now the Ravens use their first timeout.
Initially, they do a really nice job of bringing pressure, but what you can't do anytime you're playing an athletic quarterback like this, Mike, is you can't let him escape the pocket. You got to keep him on his spot. It seemed like everybody was chasing their own sack instead of just rushing him as a unit.
Jackson now on second down. That is hot! What a job on the scramble. Derrick Henry, touchdown Baltimore.
Isn't it just so nice when you have a guy like this, when you're deep in the red zone and you need to finish with 6? Not only does the defense have to account for him on the ground in a more traditional fashion, but when you have this many ways to get him involved in the passing game, it is just so hard to stop.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Here's Craig Reynolds to return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Here's Goff. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
He'll go right back to Laporta. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
And with the defenders biting on that hard play action, the tight end knows he's going to be open once he crosses that linebacker. All his quarterback has to do is get his hips turned around and deliver the ball on target, and it's an easy first down.
On play action, Goff. He's got Laporta open on the left side. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
On first down, it's Goff. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds. Now Detroit's going to use their second timeout. 2nd and a yard. Goff to throw. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. 3rd and a yard. To throw is Goff. That one taken in. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Detroit.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
And that is off the left upright. It's no good. And they are unable to tack on the extra point. Three seconds, all that remain in this first half, as that one's away. And that's going to be short, not making it to the landing zone. So this means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Play action now. Jackson. Now, deep ball for Bateman. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Brian Branch. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we've reached halftime here at Ford Field, and the Lions have the lead. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Reynolds now on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. That one good for a dozen. A very quick first down.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd. Their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Throwing, Goff. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit.
There's a give. Heading right, it's Henry. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. 15-yard pickup there. Good for a Raven first down. Here's Jackson. And that is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one. He's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
They'll try and run for this with Henry. He will have a Ravens first down by a couple of yards as they convert on 3rd and 3. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Jackson now. And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot. I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
On 4th down, here comes Justin Tucker for the Ravens. This a 31-yard attempt. Oh, he missed it from short range. A bad miss. It's no good. And they do not cut into the deficit.
And you could see it pretty clearly, Mike. He just kind of comes across the ball there. That one started right, and it just never came back.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Goff with the give to Montgomery. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. Don't don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
Goff to throw on first down. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 42-yard line.
A second down throw for Goff. Open man downfield, it's Laporta. And he will go all the way. Sam Laporta, touchdown Lions. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. What a luxury to have in an offense, a tight end who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. Shades of Greg Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike, but I think it's clear by now that we all know what's the most impactful position on offense. It's the tight end. And when you have a guy like this who can not only make those difficult catches underneath, but who can get down the field for these big plays, man, you got yourselves a weapon.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Motioning the tight end now. It gives to Montgomery to start the drive. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Go. Super.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. He puts some power on a deep one left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Go, come on. We're good.
From the gun, Goff. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
On comes Jack Fox to handle the 4th down punt for the Lions. And they'll down this kick at the 11-yard line, so long field ahead on this next possession. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Jackson. His first throw is an interception. And the Lions get the football on the first turnover of the contest. What a call for their first pass of the game. It would have been a big hitter if they completed it, Brock, but just not the right touch on that football, and it ends with an interception.
You could just tell these cover guys, they've been waiting for their first chance to go get some work done in this one. They did their homework, number 1. And number 2, Kate, as Russell Wilson loves to say, the separation was in the preparation.
On 1st down, they'll run with Montgomery. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Second and 8. That's complete to Sam Laporta. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
It's Montgomery on the counter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Cut near the goal line. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal. Goff setting to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense up to the line fast. Another try following the sack. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the intended receiver. And now they're left with 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. Goff. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. And we'll see what they do about 4th and goal in a few minutes. We've reached the end of our 1st quarter. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. back to the bank in just a moment. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. We'll see if they go for it here. 4th down near the end zone. They'll go for it. Goff. And they will score. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions get the game's first points here in the second. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
Fox now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
4 yards on the pickup.
Lamar out of the pistol. Flushed out of the pocket. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Lamar off the play fake. Gets this one to Andrews. They strike for 23 yards. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
It's good for a Baltimore Raven.
Out of the gun, Henry. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Offense in the hurry up here. This is Henry on 2nd. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Tackled by Jack Campbell. Back-to-back runs yielding just 2 yards, and now it's 3rd and 8. Lamar now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. The Ravens pushing for a late spark before halftime. 1st down, here's Lamar. Chased out to his right. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Complete Derrick Henry. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
Yo.
Turning to Henry on 3rd. That one ends up a gain of 6. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
1st down throw for Jackson. He's on the move. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Ravens earn the chance to tie before halftime. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Now the Ravens offense staying put. Look at this. They're going for 2. Jackson throwing for it. Rolling left, buying some time. And he gets in. The 2-point try puts him in front by 1. 8-7. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Reynolds with a return. He stopped on the return at the 27.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a first and 10. Montgomery now up the middle. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
This offense will take that from their ground game every time. But I know, because I've been around this league a long time, runs like that, they're really hard to come by. It takes everybody. And maybe a little breakdown there on defense, too, to take advantage of.
Going to the ground again on first. And he could not break beyond the line. So that's how our half's going to end. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Here's a return from the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. They're out and set, first and 10. Back to throw, here's Jackson. This is caught by Isaiah Likely. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. They go play fake with Jackson. He's got Andrews. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Third quarter starts with a run from Henry. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Tackled by Jack Campbell. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 3.
Another run for Henry. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. He manages a gain of 8 there. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there. He's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Taken in by Likely. And they make the stop, we're going to say at about the 37-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. From the gun, a run for Henry. And they bring him down around the 34. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 3 yards. That's another.
First down, and they go right back to him. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Terrion Arnold in on the stop. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. From the 32. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Jackson now on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They give to Henry on the inside handoff. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
From the 16. Getting out to his left. And that's going to be a sack. He goes out of bounds well behind the line of scrimmage. Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless 3rd quarter for us. It's Ravens ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Back to throw it. just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Justin Tucker out for the field goal. A lot of pressure hovering over this kick. This is from 35 out on the left hash. Oh, he missed it! The pressure got to him on that short attempt. And their lead will remain unchanged in the 4th.
Kate, they had a chance to take a field goal out of the picture, and I don't know how I can quantify this other than hope. Now you've provided hope for that opponent because they know just get themselves into range and they can take care of business on their end.
Pass complete to Gibbs. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, it looks like the 30. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. A give up the gut to Montgomery. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
It's Montgomery on 3rd. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Only need the length of the football. It's 4th and inches. Looking to throw. He finds him beyond the marker. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
Oh, I love 4th downs. It just brings out the very best, and you get to see how you handle the most pressure, and it turns out, well, they handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing.
We go.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. From the gun, Goff. Finds him over the middle. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Lions trail by just 1. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches.
Whirling.
From the 47. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And he will score. It's a Detroit touchdown. The Lions have taken the lead late. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
And now the Lions lining up for a very important 2-point try. He'll look to throw it. And he has it inside the end zone. That's going to add 2 to their lead here late.
You know, we tend to say this all the time, and I'll say it yet again, Kate. Big targets in the red zone are an enormous advantage. Not many guys can match up and defend someone like him, and no surprise, they went right to him for the conversion.
He stopped on the return at the 27. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Hey, Alpha, it's hot.
Man in motion here. The drive begins with Henry. And he's brought down for a loss.
You gotta make a move.
Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12.
Looking to throw it. Trying to push it deep downfield. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. That one firmly denied by the man in coverage. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Here he is to throw. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. He's got it inside the 25. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens cut it to a point late in this one. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for two and the... That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Jack Campbell at the INT. The 50. 30. And that is 2 points the other way as he takes the pick the entire way back. So the 2-point call does end up yielding 2 points, but definitely not on the side of the scoreboard that we were expecting.
No, I don't think it's the first thing on the audience's mind as they get ready to run it, but it's definitely on the defensive mind to make up for the touchdown they just gave up. They're looking for opportunities to affect the score, and this time they were able to.
His return starts at the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33.
Take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. This is Montgomery. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
2 for 1.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. He'll throw it. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
You know, that is so hard to do. It's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Ravens will go on offense. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. And they send a man in motion. Throwing now. Trying to push it deep downfield. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Brian Branch has it. And the Lions make the play that should win them this game.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Taking his shot deep down the field it goes. He's got it inside the 10. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
So the Lions get the win on the road.